Hey guys, thanks for joining me today here at sixfiguretv.com. I'm at my home office in Shediac, New Brunswick, and my name is Ivan Sisco, and today we're going to talk about leverage, one of my favorite topics to talk about. And it was amazing. I went through my whole life, 12 years of formal education, then on to university for another 7.5 years of formal education. And after all that, no one had ever told me about the concept of leverage. And if you don't have any leverage in your life, you're always trading time for money, time for money, time for money. So if you want more money, a lot of people are taking second jobs, or they're picking up overtime shifts, doing whatever they can to put in more time. And the interesting thing about trading time for money is that you can always make more money, but you can never get your time back. Okay? We go through the circle of life one time, and hopefully we all end up in a brighter, nicer place, but we can't get our time back. And it's really important to understand the power of leverage. Let me give you another example of leverage. Would be, if you stop working today, ask yourself this question: how long can you survive? Meaning, can you survive a week, 2 weeks, a month, 3 months, 6 months? See, we know that most people are paycheck to paycheck. And if they miss a paycheck, they're in trouble. And if they stop working, their income stops. Okay? So when you have leverage in your life, you can continue to have income coming in, whether you're working or not. Now, there's several ways to leverage yourself, but there's very few ways that can work for a lot of people in today's economy without having a lot of money. So you've got to find out, how can you, starting where you're at today, begin to get more leverage in your life. And I'm going to give you a couple of different ideas of leverage. This first one here, so let's say this smiley face person, that's you, and let's say that you opened up a real estate office in your town, and you managed to get the office space, and you've got business cards, and you've got your brand, and the first thing that you're going to do is go out and recruit a bunch of real estate agents. Maybe that number's 10, maybe that's 50, maybe it's 100, I don't know. But you've got to go find real estate agents that have their license and are ready to sell houses for you. Now, if you don't know, when a real estate agent sells a house, they're unemployed until they sell another house. Okay? So let's say this is the owner of the company, and they've got all these different agents working for them. Okay? Now, if you're the owner, you're going to get a percentage off every sale that every agent makes. You're in a really good place because you've got efforts coming back to you from a lot of different people. Now, if you're the agent, when you stop, your income stops, okay? And this can apply to many different professions, but this is a simple one that we all know. Now, I always ask this question, and I always get the same answer. Would you rather be the owner that gets a percentage off all these different people, or would you rather be the person that only gets a percentage off of your efforts? Okay? So this person wouldn't have really any leverage, because if they stop, their income stops. But let me give you a different example of what happens in my profession. Okay? So if I have 3 people, and they each go get 3 people, I now have 9 people. If 9 people go get 3 people, I now have 27 people. If 27 people go get 3 people, that's 81 people in my network. Okay? Now, I want you to forget about products and services and selling and all this different stuff. You got to have great products, you got to have a great service, but it's not about selling, it's not about peddling or playing store, it's about building a network. And when I talk about network, if you had 81 people in your network just doing an hour a day, that's 81 hours a day. Now, I don't know about you, but when I was a teacher, I would work, 8, 9, 10 hours a day sometimes. On a very good day. I know some of you work 12, 14 hours a day. Many of you work 8, 9 hours a day. But imagine getting the production by working an hour a day and having 81 other people working an hour a day. Now you're doing like 2 weeks' work in one day. Now, do you think that would give you an opportunity to get more of your time back? Do you think that would give you more of an opportunity to get your freedom back? See, it's not about selling or peddling or any of that stuff. It's about networking and building a proper network. And to build a proper network, all you need is to have 4 things. 1, you need 10 hours a week around your busy life. 2, you need to be coachable. 3, you got to have a burning desire for a better way for you and your family. And 4, you got to be the kind of people or person that does what you say you're going to do. If you don't have those 4 things, it's going to be very difficult for you to succeed literally at anything in life. So those are 4 fundamentals. It doesn't matter, you know, where you live, who you know, what you've done before. If you're willing to learn how to leverage yourself, then you can get more of your time back. Then you can spend not only quantity time or quality time, but quantity time as well with the people that you care about and doing the things that you love to do. So leverage, powerful, powerful word. If you don't have any leverage in your life, I encourage you to get some. There's not a whole lot of places that you can find it today that's predictable, that you can actually create working part-time without any money. But network marketing is an incredible place to build both cash flow and time. See, we all know a lot of people that have money, but I don't know a whole lot of people that have money and time. Most people that work so hard, they've given up, sacrificed their time and most of their life to have a bunch of stuff that they can't really enjoy. But if you learn how to leverage yourself now, start where you're at, with where you are with what you have, part-time around your life, you can build an amazing network in a short period of time that will just absolutely stagger you if you're willing to learn some new skills. So wanted to talk to you about leverage. It's an important concept. A lot of you are on the wrong side of the leverage. I'm encouraging you to get on the right side of the leverage and start living. Okay? My name is Ivan Sisco, and I hope that was helpful, and we'll see you all next time. Take care.